Hey guys, Raj here, back again with a review, this time on a fragrance from the house of Labo, and this is the London City exclusive Poivre 23. So, as always with Labo's City exclusives, it comes with a hefty price tag, and these are only available from the retailer in that city. So the one in London is Liberty, and I also think there is actually a London store. I've never been to it, but I'm pretty sure they will have this too. This sample was kindly sent to me by the guy over at scentsamples.uk.com. He sent me a bunch of samples to just give my honest feedback, basically, so that's what I'm going to do. The notes in this fragrance are cistus labdanum, incense, patchouli, gaiaic wood, bourbon pepper, Australian sandalwood, vanilla, and styrax resin. So I finished my sample, and this was actually my scent of the day. Poivre 23 is a really classy scent. It's a really smooth fragrance. Definitely one I feel to be worn in colder weather, cooler weather. It performs better. It's quite strong. It kind of jumps off the skin quite a lot if you spray too much. From this little sprayer, I typically did about between 3 and 4 sprays, and it lasts all day, so really good performance. It's not loud, but it can be if you spray on too much. The opening blast kind of reminds me of kind of like an amouage fragrance. You get this almost lemon fresh like frankincense mixed in there with a kind of smoky pepper. The pepper, obviously being the star of the show, does develop and it is really nice. It's quite smooth actually overall, but it is quite smoky in the opening. As time goes on, the fragrance never really sort of deviates too far away from what you're getting in here, but I get an accord which is found in quite a few Labo fragrances of this kind of spicy, peppery wood accord with an almost sweet rose note in there. It's not listed it's not listed in the notes, but I definitely get this almost sweet rose effect. It could be, you know, a combination of different ingredients giving me that feeling, but it is definitely there in the opening. The fragrance develops and this pepper becomes a bit more smoother, and it is like a thick peppery oil. There is this very thick vanilla on there, in there, laying on top of this pepper, which is just smoking away on a nice piece of this gaiaic wood and sandalwood, making this fragrance, as I've said already, very smooth all together. It's a very well-rounded fragrance, and it just develops nicely from start to finish without deviating too far away from the opening blast. I definitely think this fragrance is worth checking out, and I definitely think that this fragrance is worth owning. But is it worth owning at full retail? That's another issue, you know. Labo, is it about the cost of the ingredients, or is it about the exclusivity that is making these fragrances cost this much? If you can get it at a discount, get it at a discount. You know, if price is no issue for you, I think this would be a great fragrance to add for work occasions, formal occasions. It doesn't feel very casual to me, and as I said, in colder weather, it performs best. It's more appropriate, basically. That's what I'm saying. So overall, I think Poivre 23, I'm going to give it a solid rating. I'm going to go with 8.5 out of 10. It doesn't have that wow factor for me. It's not one I want to add to my collection straight away. And if I'm honest, you know, I've come to the end of my sample, and when it comes to these cooler, colder weather fragrances, obviously most of the fragrances in my collection are suited towards that type of weather. Being, you know, from England, living in London, the weather's not going to be that great all the time. I do have what I'm trying to say is that I have more fragrances that are autumn, winter-based fragrances, but I have many of those which are, I feel, better than this and come, you know, often at a fraction of the price. But credit where credit's due. This is definitely worth checking out. And if you have smelled this fragrance, let me know what you think. Do you think it's worth it? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? Do you like the concept of Labo City exclusives? Some people just think it's an excuse to charge, you know, overinflated prices. But some people like the idea of owning something that not many people in the world have. And actually, one thing, even though they are called city exclusives, I think once or twice a year they are actually available worldwide, so you can get your hands on them no matter where you are in the world. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out my Facebook page. As I always say, feel free to hit like, and I'll see you soon. Bye.